Hey guys, it's Lovejoy Yoga Therapy with Michelle, another edition of Tips on Tuesdays. Today we're going to be going into an effective stretch for the inner thighs that's especially safe for your back. So if you're experiencing any back pain or you have any back injuries, this is the way to go. So this is also delving into, I always mention in a lot of the tips on Tuesdays, how everything is connected and everything is energy. So you might notice if you're experiencing issues with money or issues in relationships, you might notice some tightness in your hips because that's first and second chakra stuff going on there. If you're not familiar with chakras, those are the wheels of energy within our body, and they all correlate to a specific spiritual lesson we're here to learn. So you might just kind of notice whatever your body's talking with you about, that there is some sort of emotional or spiritual life lesson there to be learned. So just a little food for fodder before we get into the stretch. What you're going to need for today is, and I'm going to preface this, I remember in middle school that I was always the wallflower in all of the dances, and I hated the wall. But ever since yoga, the wall has become my best friend, and it's about to become yours as well. So the props you're going to need for today are, yes, your wall, and a blanket or a pillow for your head. We're going to be starting from a legs up the wall pose. If you're not familiar with legs up the wall, I'll share with you a link below in the description to that pose that I've shared with you in the past. And so we're going to be piggybacking off of that and then using the power of gravity to stretch open the inner thighs. So check this out. You're going to slide up right against the wall. You're going to lie yourself about parallel to the wall and bring your sit bones as close as you can to the wall. Lower your head onto your blanket or your pillow, and then slide your legs up and just adjust your hips and your spine so that you're in a nice straight line from your feet up to your head. From here, you're going to just slide one leg out at a time and then bring the other leg out at a time. And don't try to force it, just kind of let gravity start to weigh down on the legs, and you're going to start to notice an opening here in the inner thighs, the adductors, the pectineus, and just really all those like tight groin muscles that you've got going on there. And then relax your palms. You can either keep your palms facing up to leave the chest open, or maybe even bring your palms to your belly and connect to your breath. You're going to stay here breathing in and out through the nose. And guys, you can be here as long as is comfortable. I would suggest a minimum of at least a minute in here, just to kind of really let gravity do the work. You might even kind of gently begin to press down on your inner thigh to open up a little bit more. Just make sure not to press on the knees themselves, on the inner thigh only. And over time, you're going to notice a little bit of a deeper stretch. And coming out of it, this is important. So coming out of it, in order not to strain your groin or your inner thigh muscles, you don't want to just slide your legs back up together. You're going to take your hand behind your knee and bend the knee in, and that will relax the inner thigh a little bit more. And then you can help your leg back up and do the same thing on the other leg, just to avoid any strain. From here, just let the legs relax for a moment, and when you're ready, you're going to bend your knees and roll to one side and come up. And there you go. That is your inner thigh stretch using the wall. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Did you try this out? How did it feel for you? Have you noticed with continued practice how your flexibility is increasing? So I look forward to hearing from you. Subscribe to this channel for more tips and inspirational stories. I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.